All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video, and this is my Buffalo Sabres at New York Rangers preview. The Buffalo Sabres have clinched a top three finish in the Atlantic Division. With Boston's loss to Carolina last night, the Buffalo Sabres can no longer finish any worse than third in the Atlantic Division. Now, of course, we want to win the division, but look at Tampa. They lost last night 6-2 to Ottawa. They lost to Buffalo 4-2 the night before. Dallas is on a slide. People were saying how Buffalo, went on that little slide. Well, this time of the year, these desperate teams will beat you because they're trying to make the playoffs as well. And they're playing extra hard. And, teams who have already made it, these desperate teams will say, hey, if they don't let us have a spot, well, take out their best players. Go take out Tuck. Go take out Thompson. Go take out Norris. Go take out Luukkonen. And that's why these desperate teams are winning games, because teams that have already clinched, they don't want injuries, so they kind of lay off the gas, and the other team, clinches their spots because these teams don't want to risk any injury. And that's why Dallas and Buffalo and Tampa are going through this, because, desperate teams. I have the Buffalo Sabres lineup for you, so we're going to get into this right now. There is some changes to it. On the first line, we have Tage Thompson centering Peyton Krebs and Alex Tuck. On the second line, of course, we have Ryan McLeod centering Jack Quinn and Jason Zucker. On the third line, we have Josh Norris centering Zach Benson and Josh Doan. On the fourth line, we have Tyson Kozak centering Tanner Pearson and Beck Malenstein. The defense. On the first defensive pairing, we have Matthias Samuelsson and Rasmus Dahlin. On the second pairing, we have Bowen Byram and Owen Power. And on the third pairing, we have Connor Timmins and Michael Kesselring. Those two are back in the lineup tonight. And in goal for the Buffalo Sabres, Ukko Pekka Luukkonen. So, the New York Rangers, or the Buffalo Sabres, coming at 47-23-8. The New York Rangers coming at 36-9. So goals for 3.40 for Buffalo. That's 7th in the NHL. For New York, 2.90. That's tied for 21st in the NHL. Goals against for the Sabres, 2.99. That's 11th. For the Rangers, 3.04. That's 15th in the National Hockey League. Power play for the Buffalo Sabres, 20.4%. That's 18th in the NHL. For the New York Rangers, 24.9%. That's 3rd in the NHL. So we can't take any penalties. They can't take any penalties against this Rangers squad. Penalty kill. Buffalo, 82.0%. That's 6th in the NHL. And for New York, 79.3%. That's 15th in the NHL, 79.3%. Shots for the Sabres, 28.3%. That's tied for 11th. For the Rangers, 25.3%. That's tied for 29th. Points leader for the Buffalo Sabres, Tage Thompson, 78 points. For the New York Rangers, Mika Zibanejad, 75 points. Goals leaders for Buffalo, Tage Thompson, 38 goals. For New York, Mika Zibanejad, 33 goals. So, the team that clinched our playoff spot for us, we play tonight at Madison Square Garden. The final meeting between these two teams, we take on the New York Rangers. So we it says 20-year-old rookie Gabe Perreault scored a hat trick in the 4-2 win over the Red Wings on Saturday, which officially clinched the Sabres playoff berth. So thank you, New York Rangers. Thank you, Gabe Perreault. And it's weird because the Buffalo Bills, when they broke their drought, they needed the Cincinnati Bengals to beat the Baltimore Ravens to clinch a playoff spot. And the Buffalo Sabres needed the New York Rangers to beat the Detroit Red Wings to clinch a playoff spot. So we couldn't do it on our own. We needed help. But we did get in, and now we are fighting for the division title. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are on a little bit of a slump. Montreal is the team that I think that we got to watch out for, that we're battling for first, because Tampa's got a tough schedule. Montreal's got a tough schedule. But I think Lindy will have the boys ready tonight. They know what's at stake. They know they have to win this game. They know they have to get 2 points. Tampa Bay played their game in hand last night. So right now we are tied, but after tonight, Tampa Bay will have another fucking game in hand again. Right now they played the same amount of games. Each team has 102 points. Montreal has 102 points. So this is a 3-team race. So we basically have to win out. But players I'll be watching tonight are Tage Thompson, Alex Tuck, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, Connor Timmins, and Bowen Byram. Tomorrow night we have back-to-back. We're at home against Columbus, and then on Monday we're at the Chicago Blackhawks, so we get 3 days off. And then Monday we're at the Chicago Blackhawks, and then Wednesday, April 15th, that is also tax day. We end the regular season at home against the Dallas Stars. So, like I said, the Buffalo Sabres coming at 47, 23, and 8. The New York Rangers coming at 33, 36, and 9. I want to win this in regulation. Let's make them 33, 37, and 9. And let's improve to 48, 23, and 8. Let's get our 48th win of the season. And, and that Tampa Bay game from the other night that was played here in Buffalo on Monday night, Tampa Bay bitched and they got an investigation going on. They're blaming the penalty box person for their loss because they said the injury to that player happened because the penalty box door was wide open. That's what Tampa Bay is saying, that it wasn't cracked open. In Cooper's post-game interview in the game last night, he said that the guy who works the penalty box over there in Buffalo, he said, should not have their job because you can't leave the penalty box wide open and cause injuries to players. The penalty box was not wide open. The player was just about to come out of the box. He was standing by the door. The door might have been cracked a little, and they're saying that caused the injury to their player. Fuck Tampa. Whining little bitches. But they're blaming our penalty box guy for their fucking loss. Who are they going to blame for their loss in Ottawa last night? 6-2. So they lost back-to-back games. We need to win tonight in New York, and we need to win tomorrow against Columbus. Get our first win of the season over the Columbus Blue Jackets. And let's enter the playoffs with some momentum. Let me see. The last time we played the New York Rangers in New York on January 8th, we won 5-2. So there's at least one win against them. I know we have a loss back in October. Yes, the first time we played them at home was our first regular season game. At home on October 9th, we lost 4-0 to the Rangers. So that looks like it's one game apiece. Right now, we can win this series 2-1 with a win tonight. And the last time we played them in New York, we beat them. So we're 0-1 against them at home, 1-0 against them on the road. Let's go 2-0 against them in their building and win this season series with the New York Rangers. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos and shorty shorts, then like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom saying peace. Go Sabres. Stay tuned for my Buffalo Sabres at New York Rangers post-game recap. Hopefully I'm talking about a win and getting 2 points and being in first in the Atlantic Division. And talking about preparation for tomorrow against the Columbus Blue Jackets, who are also looking to get into the playoffs. So they're going to come out, and they're going to want to beat the hell out of Buffalo. The last time we played them in Columbus, they ended our 10-game winning streak 5-1 on January the 3rd. And they beat us, I believe, a time before that as well. Let's see. I thought they beat us a time before that, but I'm not seeing it on the schedule or a time after that. Anyway, we need to beat Columbus tomorrow. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos and shorty shorts, then like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom saying peace. Go Sabres. Let's beat the Rangers. Let's get our 48th win of the season and get ready for Columbus tomorrow night. Guys, stay tuned for my Buffalo Sabres at New York Rangers post-game recap. Hopefully I'm talking about a win. I think I will be. So guys, comment, like, subscribe. Go Sabres. Let's beat the New York Rangers again.